all about the healing. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? With my peeps, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross Watcher, you are always welcome. My day ones, my day twos, my new news. What's up with you? You already know. I love you and I rock with you. Y-O-U. Yes, I do. All right. So let's get into it. All right. You have these are my love reading cards. They call what they call pop art tarot cards. All right. Anyway, you have leadership, but it's in the reverse. Last time I did these cards, you had leadership in the upright. But that's the overall energy. Leadership in the reverse. Foresight. And then you have death in reverse. All right. So what this is you have an energy around you with the thoughts of you. This energy thinks that you are arrogant. This energy thinks that you're bossy. Think that you are all that you are very controlling and manipulative. This is what this energy thinks of you. This is what this energy speaks of you. This is what this energy just projects onto you, because it's really the truth of the matter is that they are all of this. They are arrogant. They are bossy. They are manipulative. You see, but the problem and the issue is that because they can't be arrogant or think that they are arrogant with you or concerning you, because you see right through them. You see the truth about who they are, what they are, and what they represent. They can't be arrogant concerning you, or they can't be arrogant to you. See, because you see the truth. Even when they don't speak the truth about themselves, even though they hide the truth from themselves, you see right through them. You know the okie doke. You know the 411 on them. You know, you see beyond. See, you see beyond what they want you to see. You go past that and see right through that veil. And you see them cold turkey. All the good, the bad, and ooh-wee, do you see the ugly concerning them. So they can't be arrogant. Bossy. They wish they could tell you what to do. They wish they can direct your life, and they wish they can put a hold on you and control your thoughts and control your choices and control your life, and they just wish they had you on a string to puppeteer you around and around and around and place you in all kind of harmful situations and place you in hard in hard spaces that you can't get out of, and just watch you suffer and watch you, try your best to go to each direction and can't get out because they have placed you in a position that you just wouldn't be able to get out of. See, unless you step back and use your gifts. But back in the day, back in time, you kept going around in a circle, and you didn't utilize your gifts. Number one, you didn't know that you had a gift. Number two, the ones that did know you had a gift, you didn't recognize you was going around in a circle like a puppet. You didn't know you were in a dangerous situation, that you needed to utilize your gifts. So you just kept going around in a circle until one day you recognized that you kept seeing the same scenario, the same situations, the same thing over and over and over again. And you start to stop going around in a circle, and you start analyzing and thinking and starting to see things differently and starting to go in a different direction. Then when you start going in a different direction, you start seeing things clearly. You start seeing that you was connected to a string, and you kept, and who had the strings and who was pulling the strings, and you start realizing the whole scenario, the narrative of your life. You start seeing that thing, and you cut the string, you cut yourself off from that string, and you start taking control of your own life, going a different direction, making choices and decisions to reflect what it is that you need to do to be heading in the direction that you wanted to go in. That you didn't need to be handled in this manner. You didn't need nobody to lead you and guide you as a puppet. You was nobody's puppet. You didn't need to be attached to a string. You're led and guided and directed by the Most High. You don't need nobody else to lead, guide, and direct your path. Your path is already ordered up. Your path is already ordained, predestined, and ordained for you to walk in. All you got to do is walk it. You don't need nobody else to direct you the opposite direction, or to go a different route other than what God predestined and ordered for you to go in. You didn't need that, nor do you want that. So you cut it and change that direction. This person didn't mean you no good. This energy didn't like you. This energy was jealous. This energy was very, very possessive over you. Because even though you could see right through this person, and even though you made the choices and decisions to cut the cord and go on your journey, and you made the choice to be about the Most High, you made the choice to abide and honor your commitment to the Most High. This person wanted to be in that role, but you turned your back on them and redirected your life according to the will of the Most High God. This person, this energy, was so possessive over you and so jealous because they could not continue to control you. When you made that choice to surrender and honor your commitment to the Most High, you changed your whole life in the direction of your whole being. Everything opened up for you. Your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your anointing, your purpose, everything that you are, your light, the power, your well-being, everything about you advanced. Everything about you grew. Everything about you was top tier for all to see. However, to you, everything was just life, just everyday life. It wasn't nothing spectacular. It wasn't nothing over the top. It was just you living your life. But up to people looking at you like this person, everything you are, everything you do, everything you will be is from a supernatural energy, supernatural vibration. It's like it's unheard of. It's never been seen before. When you speak, you just thinking you just talking. You just relaying a message, but to the people watching you, the words that you speak, the power, the anointing, the vibration is supernatural. It's never been felt before. It's phenomenal. You don't know just how phenomenal you are. You don't know just how powerful you are. You just don't know what you give off. Everything about you, you expanded opportunities. You broaden your finances. It used to be a time your finances, you know, they went from being low. You paid your bills. You didn't have much left to. You pay your bills. You got a lot left to. You pay your bills and you got it going on. You can vacation. You can do whatever you want to do. You know, if you mess up and spend too much and don't save as much, you don't got long to fill it back up. It don't take you long to save. It don't take you long to get to where you need to be if you just tighten up a bit. Whereas in the past, it took you a while to save. It took you a while to get If you overspend, it took you a while to get back to where you needed to be. That's the difference. And then on top of that, no matter how much you spend, no matter whatever you do, money still comes to you. Money stays with you. If you overspend or not, you still got money somewhere. Money comes up. Money shows up. You got money here. You got money there. You got, if it come down to it, you got a secret stash there. I mean, you just, and even if you got down to the bare minimum, money will come in the mail. Money just is not an issue. Of course, you can use more. You can use more of it. You can use more of it to do some things. Purchase things that you might need to purchase. Especially now with everything that we need to be getting, getting our house in order and getting things hot and popping. But you good, right? Money just, it says financial perspective, setting and expanding financial goals. All your financial goals, where you at the present is good. You need to set the problem, not a problem, but the thing you need to do now to set future financial goals to aim towards. But at the present, you all good and hood. You just need to focus on the future, focus on preparing, focus on a plan that anything jump off, you got it. Anything jump off, you good. You got, you good. You even more good. What to do if anything jump off. You got a plan beyond a plan. But anyway, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay. All right. So that's just a disclaimer. That's just some extra. But you got this person that's really arrogant, but they are projecting this off on you. It's them. They're arrogant. They're bossy. They want to boss and control you and manipulate you. But you have the foresight. You can see them before whenever they devise a plan, you can see it well before they even reach you. You already know what they get ready to do. You already know something coming. You already know some foolery coming. They can't do this with you. You end it. When you ended this with this person, you meant it. You meant it. And this is the problem in the situation with them. This is the problem in the situation, is that you can see them. You know them. Not only do you know them from the past, from past experiences, you interacted with them. You know them. And they ain't changed. Only thing is changed is they age. But that same mess they pulled back then is the same mess that they trying to pull right now. So you know them and you can see them. That is such a problem for them. There is nobody that can see them like you can. They run the game over and over and over again on people. But you don't allow it. They've done too much, said too much, and you've had enough. But really the thing is they wish that they had done right by you. They wish, this is the truth. This is the root of all of this. The superficial aspect is this energy is projecting onto you because they can't fool you. They can't come in, misuse and abuse you. However, the root of the matter with this energy is that they made a mistake. They chose the wrong one. They chose to abuse, to manipulate, control, and misuse the wrong one. They picked the wrong one. That's the issue. That's the root. But this type of person can't tell the truth. This type of person can't own up to the truth and own up when they're wrong and when they made a mistake and when they made the wrong choice. So what they do is project you wrong. You're arrogant. You the one. You're controlling. You manipulating. It's your fault. You did it. But the root of the issue is they chose the wrong one. You was the one they supposed to be with. But they chose someone else because they thought that someone else was better. So now, as it stands, you did the work. You went deep within. You made the ultimate sacrifice. And because they didn't choose you, you chose you. Ended this relationship. Put a death in the ending to it once and for all. Now, we've been working on acknowledging, stop running, hiding, and isolating. Isolating, the final release, unforgiveness or forgiveness, opening up, being real, working on your heart, being observant, be intentional, prayerful, being confident in knowing that you will get what you want. The last couple of readings, we've been working on this. And if you're working on this with me, this type of person, this type of energy won't be allowed to come near you, because what? You'll be able to see them before they can even conjure up this foolishness. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand, understand, and overstand. You don't have to fear. You're no longer that little girl. You're no longer that teenager. You're no longer that young fool woman. You're no longer that pick-me. That's not your energy anymore. You don't have to be fearful in the choices that you make in love, because you no longer are under that vibration. You're not waving your hands for anybody to pick you. You're not trying to be picked. You're trying to mind your own business. Tend to your heart. Make choices and decisions according to the will and the purpose for your life. You're not trying to entertain anybody that ain't for the right. You don't want to be picked by them. You don't want to wave your hand by them. The person that you want to entertain is the one that you don't got to wave. They see you loud and clear. Way across the room. They can see you with all the whole room full of women, whole room full of men, and they can only see you. That's who you looking for. That's who you will entertain. Someone that can only see you. Only want you. Only can handle you. Not interested in big booty and a smile. Not interested in arm candy on their arm. But interested in you. Your light, your vibration, what you speak, what you think. Fascinated with what's on the inside of you. Paying attention to how you carry yourself and what it is that you have on the inside of you. What you really, really rocking with. What do you really, really have to offer? Right? Not that superficial. Not that. Anybody can do that. Anybody can give you that. That everybody can give you them. The real them. The real source and value within them. Everybody can't give you that. Because everybody don't know how. Everybody don't know how to be real. Everybody ain't done the work to understand, understand, and overstand what's on the inside of them to be able to give it to you. You have to do some work. You have to know who you are. You have to know that you're valuable, and what's on the inside of you is valuable, and it's so valuable that I will hold on to it until I meet that one that is worthy to have it. Worthy for me to open it up and give to you. What's on the inside of me, I don't give to everybody. Everybody's not privy to have that. See, back in the day, I really didn't know what I was working with. I didn't know. So I couldn't give them something I didn't know. And those of them that knew I had it and took it, stole it away from me without me knowing. Because I didn't know I possessed it, or I didn't know who I was or who I am. But once I knew, once I woke up and I understood and knew that I had something of value and I needed to guard it and I needed to keep it to myself and cut all these strings and cut all these ties and cut all these people off that was sucking me dry and taking from me and taking advantage of me and using me and talking about me and making a fool out of me. People that really didn't like or care about me, they just wanted my energy. But I woke up. And so, same thing here. You used your intuition. You used what God, your gift, talents, and abilities to be able to not only see people around you, but to see who you are, to see the seriousness of what you actually was going through and what actually was happening to you. And you ended it. You stopped it. But this person, this energy wants to stop you, wants to block you, wants you to be immobile, not able to move forward, not able to continue on your journey, because they don't want you to continue on without them. But this is a dead horse. We keep talking about the same thing over and over, but they don't get it. This energy does not get it. You woke up. Everything that they talking about is too late. You woke up. You know who you are. You will never go back to that. You will never go back to being a puppet on a string. You would never go back to allow this individual to come back in and pick up where they left off. For what? To be a fool again? No. No. You've been there, you done that, and you got that t-shirt. You're nobody's fool. Once you see, once you learn, and once you know, you're not going back. This is their wants, their desires, their wishes. This is them. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Going back and forth in their head and projecting and sending energy out. So whenever we do the cards, it's woulda, coulda, shoulda. But you gone. You're not coming back. You staying gone, and you going on about your business. You're not a pick-me. You're not trying to be picked by them. God got somebody that's going to see you across the room. And I ain't talking about no little ballroom. I'm talking about concert. Thousands and thousands of people. And this person will be able to see you. Because this person already knows you. They know your spirit. So, once you're in the same vicinity, they can feel you. Their body is going to start coming towards you wherever you are. Their mind don't know, but their body is going to start coming towards you. They've been waiting for you for a while. They've been wishing and hoping and wanting and trying to come for a while. This is your person. Not this person. You have a person that's here. This is what I keep speaking to you guys about. Trying to go through these steps with you about so you can get ready. If you have not seen those readings, you need to go and see them. Starting from acknowledgement. And look at each and every one of them. Because when this person come, if you not ready, they gonna say, hey, how you doing? They gonna look at you. They gonna know it's you. But if you don't recognize them, you're gonna treat them just like anybody else. You're not gonna know. You're not gonna recognize them. They gonna recognize you, but you're not gonna recognize them, and you're gonna wave them off. Keep on stepping. They're insignificant. They just like the rest of them. But this is your person that you waving off. That is what God is wanting you not to do. That is why I'm going through these steps. Because right now, that's what a lot of you would do. You wouldn't give this person that's your person, you wouldn't give them a second glance. That's just the way it is. You're not even thinking about love. You're not even thinking about holding space for a person, a significant other in your life. You're not even thinking. Your life is too full to even add another person. Just to be clear. And this person is not only what you need. With this person in your life by your side, your life will become so much easier. This person, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're going through, this person will make your life so much lighter. You just have you can wake up and your day will just be so much lighter. This person will come in because whatever it is that you do, whatever you need, whatever that extra stuff that you handling, that dead weight, this is what this person does. You wouldn't need to do it. And the reason why is your life is so chaotic, it's so full, it's because you're supposed to have this person in your life. And you're actually doing the work, their work and your work. But they supposed to be in your life fulfilling that work so you could be doing just what you supposed to be doing. Maybe this person is a yard person, is a garden person. They do this in their sleep. They got a green thumb. They do the front, the back, the side. They do all kinds of stuff. They make all kinds of decorations all in the lawn, and the grass grows and everything. Just make everything so beautiful. They cut all the hedges. You out there trying to cut the hedges, do the front, the back. You trying to load the dirt, the straw, trying to get everything done for the grass. You just trying to do it all. Little old you trying to do it all. When you supposed to have that person, your person, that's equipped to do that yard, handiwork around the house. You can keep your money in your pocket. They got it all down pat. They got all the skills. They got the car. They can do the oil change. They can do the car stuff too. This is just an example. But here you are, you doing it all. So your day is packed with stuff you got to do from day to day. Because you're carrying your load and you carrying their load. The load of the person that's supposed to be in your life. And you're supposed to be coming together to build together. But you're doing it all. So you don't have time to entertain somebody that's trying to get to know you for real. You ain't got time for it because you bombard with all this other stuff, they stuff and your stuff. Because you really supposed to have this person in your life by now. But you procrastinate. You're running, you're hiding, you're isolating yourself. You don't want to deal with certain things. You don't want to deal with another heartbreak. But who says you're going to have your heart broken? You did. God said, I'm bringing this person in. This is your person. You the one said that your heart going to get broken again. Not God. So, this here, this energy is what's being projected. This energy is what's around you. But if you don't cut this energy off, you cut them off, but when they're projecting, you think it's you that's thinking, but it's them that's thinking. You're thinking their thoughts, but it's not your thoughts. Projection means somebody else is projecting their fears, their issues onto you. You ain't got nothing to do with what they thinking and what they talking about. You got your own stuff that you need to deal with and get right so you can get in alignment with what God is trying to give you in your life. But let me go. It's already, I just looked down, it's already 41 minutes. But, okay. All right. I'm going to let this go. Because I'm not finished, but I'm going to let it go. I hope you got the gist of it. I hope it made sense. I don't like leaving the readings like this because I didn't finish it all the way around. So it could sound like I'm all over the place. But I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave it. So, if it resonated, I know it may sound like I was all over the place, but take what resonates with you. Take what fit it in where it get in with you. If it resonated, let me know that it resonated. But I'm going to need you to start guarding your thoughts, and I'm going to need you to start getting ready, because that's just what I just said is just another opening to what the issue is. Why God is really trying to present this person to you, because you're bogged down. You never was meant to do all the stuff that you're doing. You wasn't meant to carry their load and your load too in your life. You never was meant to do this. And it's not that you can't do it, you can't handle it. Yes, you can. And you can handle all things, but you were not meant to handle it. That's different. This is not what God had for you in this season in your life. So you need to do better. And you need to get in alignment to where God has you and what God is trying to give you. Because it's too much. Right now, you're supposed to have an even flow so you can enjoy your life. It's getting to the point where you are managing and everything is okay. But God wants you to fully enjoy your life now. You've been through enough. Now it's time to enjoy your life. And so with that, if it resonated, put it in the comments. If you're rocking with your girl, if I'm making sense, if this good content, let me know. Like, share, subscribe, hype, hype, hype it up. And I'm sending love, I'm sending healing your way. And Trinity is